Hello, our students. We are back with our English lesson. Let's begin with the corrections from the previous lesson. We had to fill in correctly in if 3. Number 1. You would have seen me if you had come early. Would have seen. 2. If she had revised well, she would have passed well. Had revised. 3. The teacher would have beaten us if we had not apologized. Would have beaten. 4. If I had not fallen sick, I wouldn't have gone to hospital. Had not fallen. Then we had to join the sentences beginning with if. If you had called me, I would have visited you. 6. If he had been careful, he wouldn't have caused an accident. 7. If it had not rained heavily, they wouldn't have gone to town. 8. If we had been at the scene, we would have seen what happened. Then we had to write 2 separate clauses. 9. The teacher did not come early. He did not teach us. 10. He paid. I did not arrest him. 11. I lost my pen. I did not write. 12. They did not have money. They did not buy the bike. Then our daily proverb. As you sow, so you shall reap. In simple terms, this means whatever happens to an adult is a result of their actions. So, our actions or inactions shall always come back to us accordingly. Therefore, always think of the end result before you act. Then, our lesson today. We are going to talk about unless, the use of unless in our conditional sentences. Unless is a negative word. When we talk about negative, we mean not. Not. Unless means if not, i.e., if don't, if doesn't, if didn't, if aren't, if wasn't, if isn't. Examples. Look at these sentences in the table. We have the conditions with unless, then their meaning in the if clause. Unless it rains means if it doesn't rain. Unless you come means if you don't come. Unless we are ready means if we are not ready. Unless I am sick means if I am not sick. Unless they tell the truth means if they don't tell the truth. So, unless is a negative condition. Not. We should avoid using unless and not in the same clause. Look at this sentence. Unless I don't come is a wrong clause because we have used 2 negative words in the same clause. Converting if to unless. When we have a negative if clause, changing from negative if not to unless. Here, the result will not change. Examples. If it doesn't rain, we shall go to school. This means, unless it rains, we shall go to school. The result has not changed because the condition has not changed either. The if condition is negative, unless is also negative. 2. If you don't write well, the teacher won't mark your book. With unless we shall say, unless you write well, the teacher won't mark your book. The result has not changed because the if condition is negative, the unless is also negative. 3. If we are not careful, we shall lose everything. Unless we are careful, we shall lose everything. The result has not changed because the condition has not changed either. Converting a positive if to unless, here the result will change because the positive if condition is changing to unless, which is negative. The result changes to 1. If you apologize, the teacher won't punish you. We shall say, unless you apologize, the teacher will punish you. We have changed the result from negative to positive because the condition has changed from positive to negative. 2. If he behaves well, he will be admitted to the university. Unless he behaves well, he won't be admitted to the university. The result has changed from positive to negative because the condition has also changed. 3. If it shines, we shall put our clothes out. We shall say, unless it shines, we shall not put our clothes out. The result has changed from positive to negative because the condition has also changed from positive to negative. After that simple lesson, let's have a simple activity. Write the following beginning with unless. 1. If the police comes, the thieves will be arrested. 2. If we are free, we shall visit you. 3. People will not riot if they get enough food. 4. If you don't apologize, you will be expelled. 5. If I don't have money, I won't come. Then, begin the following sentences with if. 6. Unless it shines, we shall not sow our seeds. 7. Unless she comes, I shall report her. 8. Unless they revise, they will fail. 9. Unless you have money, you won't go on a tour. 10. Unless the baby is fed well, it won't stop crying. Thank you for listening and watching our lessons. Let's meet in our next English lesson. Bye-bye.